Have you ever thought about how the temperature of your bedroom at night could affect your brain? It sounds a bit strange, right? But what if I told you there's a surprising and powerful connection? Especially for those over 65, between your room's temperature and your cognitive health? A recent study has shed some incredible light on this, and what it reveals could change the way you think about sleep forever. So let's dive into the science. Researchers closely monitored a group of older adults in their own homes. They tracked the temperature in their bedrooms every single night and regularly assessed their cognitive abilities, like memory, attention, and processing speed. The results were fascinating. The study found a clear link. As nighttime temperatures went outside a certain comfort zone, cognitive performance tended to drop specifically. For every 1 degree Celsius increase in nighttime temperature, there was a noticeable decline in cognitive scores. This suggests that our brains are incredibly sensitive to the environment we sleep in. But why is this happening? During sleep, our bodies go through crucial restorative processes. Our brains work to clear out toxins, consolidate memories, and basically recharge for the next day. When the room is too hot or too cold, our bodies have to work harder just to maintain a stable internal temperature. This extra work can interfere with the quality of our sleep, particularly the deep and REM stages, which are vital for cognitive function. Think of it like trying to run a complex computer program while the cooling fan is broken, the system overheats, and doesn't perform at its best. So what's the magic number? The study pointed to an optimal range for nighttime ambient temperature between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius, which is about 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Within this temperature window, the participants showed their best cognitive performance and most restful sleep. Anything significantly warmer or cooler seemed to disrupt this delicate balance now. You might be wondering, why are older adults particularly vulnerable to these temperature changes? There are a few key reasons. First, as we age, our body's ability to regulate its internal temperature, a process called thermoregulation, becomes less efficient. We might not sweat as effectively to cool down or shiver as strongly to warm up. Second, older adults are often more susceptible to sleep disturbances in general. Their sleep can be lighter and more fragmented, making them more easily affected by environmental factors like temperature. When you combine a less efficient internal thermostat with already fragile sleep, a non-ideal room temperature can have a much bigger impact on brain health. The good news is that this is something we have a lot of control over. Optimizing your sleep environment is a practical and powerful step you can take for your long-term cognitive health. So what can you do? First, get a simple indoor thermometer for your bedroom to see where you stand, if your room is often too warm. Consider using a fan, opening a window for ventilation, or using air conditioning if you have it. Choosing lightweight, breathable bedding and pajamas made from natural fibers like cotton or linen can also make a huge difference if your room tends to be too cold. Make sure you have adequate blankets. Wearing socks to bed can also help, as warming your feet can signal to your brain that it's time to sleep. Setting your thermostat on a timer can also be a game changer, ensuring the temperature stays within that sweet spot all night long. This isn't just about comfort. It's about actively protecting your brain. Making these small adjustments could be one of the simplest yet most effective ways to support your cognitive function as you age. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on living a healthier, sharper life. Sweet dreams and stay cool.